Ali says, I live in Qatar and my grandmother lives in Indonesia. She has stopped praying because she says that it is too much of a burden. She has Alzheimer and has to be given treatment regularly. My father is struggling to advise her to pray again. What can and what should I do? Well, first of all, Ali, we have to look at your grandmother, not physically, but look at her case. When you say that she has Alzheimer, Alzheimer is not the same level. So if she's in her early stages where she can think, she is labeled and classified as sane. She knows the times of the day and night. She knows those whom she talked to, and her decision-making process is not hindered. In this case, it is mandatory upon her to pray. Claiming that it is burdenous, it is a burden to her and it is difficult is not a legitimate excuse. We have to advise her, we have to remind her of Allah Azza wa Jal. If it is difficult for her to stand up, Alhamdulillah, Hadith Umran ibn al-Husayn, the Prophet tells us, alayhi salam, if you are unable to stand up, then pray sitting down. If she's unable to sit down, Alhamdulillah, she may pray lying down on her side. Whatever it is, she has to pray on time. If she's unable to go to the toilet and perform wudu, her children or grandchildren can bring her a pot of water where she can perform wudu on the bed. If she has urinary incontinence, in this case, we have to try to clean her for prayer every time by changing her diapers if she's wearing diapers. If it's too difficult, she can combine Dhuhr to Asr and Maghrib to Isha, etc. But she cannot leave Salat, because this is the most important thing for a Muslim to maintain and observe. However, if she's in stages of Alzheimer that are too advanced, in the sense that she doesn't remember people. See, she sees her son and says, who's he? She doesn't know day from night. She doesn't know what to eat and what not to eat. She's unable to make the right choice and decision. In this case, scholars say that when Allah Azza wa Jal uplifts and takes back what He has granted, that is the blessing and ni'mah of intellect and understanding, then Allah Azza wa Jal also uplifts the commands and obligations such as salat and fasting, etc. The Prophet said, alayhi wasallam, said in an authentic hadith, the pen is uplifted, meaning that the angels would not hold people accountable and register their sins in three cases. One, the pen is uplifted from a child until reaches the age of puberty, the sleeping person until he wakes up, and the insane until he regains consciousness and sanity. Therefore, if your grandmother has reached that level, then alhamdulillah, Allah does not oblige her to pray and you can leave her alone.